So the Election Commission of Karnataka. So democratic means a system where the government is formed by the people, of the people and for the people. That is called the democracy. So India is a democratic nation. So the basic framework of a democratic nation necessitates the conduct of an absolutely free and fair electoral process that reflect the opinion of the nation's masses. Masses means the nation's people. So the basic requirement of the democratic nation is that the election should be conducted in a free and fair. The election should be conducted in a free and fair way. So that is the basic requirement of a democratic nation. So this this makes it mandatory to form a freely established federal body that can ensure elections which are not short of credibility. So, in order to conduct fair and free election, they require a federal body to conduct this election and make sure that the elections are conducted in free and fair way. So, under the provisions of the Constitution, 73rd Amendment Act 1992 and the Constitution 74th Amendment Act of 1992, the State Election Commissions and the State Election Commissioners are entrusted with supervising the preparation of the electoral rolls for the groundwork and conduct of the elections to panchayats and municipalities. So, under the Constitution Amendment 73rd and 74th Amendment Act, that is 1992, the State Election Commission is established in order to conduct elections at panchayats and municipalities. So, the State Election Commission of Karnataka is empowered to conduct electoral processes within the state of Karnataka. So, State Election Commission means it has the power to conduct election for the particular state. So, the State Election of Commission of Karnataka, it has the power to conduct election at the state, that is within the Karnataka. So, the State Election Commission is a sole member commission overseen by the State Election Commissioners. So, there is a secretary. So here the State Election Commissioner, he will look after the elections of the states, particular state, and then there is a secretary who is also delegated as the Chief Electoral Officer. So after the State Election Commissioner, under him there will be a secretary who is also delegated as a Chief Electoral Officer. He is also called as a Chief Electoral Officer for the state. So the presence of this body makes sure that the electoral procedures are all carried out without any biases. Without any bias means there is no differentiation. Everyone should be treated equally. So, to ensure the credibility of the nation's democratic framework, in order to ensure the credibility of the nation's democratic framework, so there is a requirement of a particular body to conduct the election. So next is the history and its formation, that is the State Election Commission history and how it is formed. So the Karnataka State Election Commission came into existence on 25th May 1993 as a constitutional authority with the promulgation of the 73rd and 74th Amendment of the Constitution in the Constitution of India in order to conduct elections in the urban and rural local bodies. So here the Karnataka State Election Commission, it came into existence on 25th May, that is 1993, under the authority, that is under the Constitutional 73rd and 74th Amendment Act. Why it is formed? In order to conduct elections in urban and rural local bodies. So the Karnataka State Election Commission, which is an independent organization It is independent organization and it conducts elections related to three types of rural local bodies. It conducts elections related to three types of rural local bodies, that is Gram Panchayats, Taluk Panchayats and Jilla Panchayats, and four types of urban local bodies. The election is conducted in four types of for urban local bodies, that is urban areas. For urban areas there are four types of election, that is for municipal corporation, city municipal councils, town municipal councils and town panchayats. For the rural local bodies we have three types, that is Gram Panchayats, Taluk Panchayat and Jilla Panchayat. And for urban local bodies there are four types, that is municipal corporation, city municipal councils, town municipal council and town panchayats. So the state election commission has also been bestowed with powers to superintend and control the elections to the local bodies under the Karnataka Panchayat Raj Act 1993. So the Karnataka Municipal Act 19 and the Karnataka Municipalities Act 1964 and the Karnataka Municipal Corporation Act 1976. So the State Election Commission is furthermore empowered under the Karnataka Local Authorities, that is Prohibition and Defection Act 1987, to conducting enquiries and pass orders on merit concerning complaints received against Taluk Panchayat and Jilla Panchayat members. So under this State Election Commission, under Karnataka Local Authorities Prohibition and Detection Act, it has the right to conduct enquiries and pass orders regarding any complaints received against Taluk Panchayat if they are not working, Taluk Panchayat and Jilla Panchayat members if they are not doing their work properly, then all the complaints will go to the State Election Commission and the State Election Commissioner has to look after that. So the State Election Commission is empowered to declare the seats under its discretionary electoral authority as vacant if the members fail to comply with the constitutional rules. So if the members fail to do their job, that is their role, then they will be removed from their job and their position will be left as vacant. So next is about the Chief Electoral Officer of Karnataka. So the Chief Electoral Officer of Karnataka State Election Commission is Mr. Sanjeev Kumar. So after the State Election Commissioner, under him the Secretary will come. He is called as the Chief Electoral Officer. So at present the Chief Electoral Officer of Karnataka State Election Commission is Mr. Sanjeev Kumar. And officers appointed by the Election Commission of Karnataka, that is the State Election Commission, consists of many officers who are entrusted to conduct the duties of the State Election Commission with the delegations. So the officers currently holding posts in Karnataka State Election Commission are as follows. So who and all are there in the Karnataka State Election Commission? So first one will be the Chief Electoral Officer, that is Sanjeev Kumar. Then there will be additional Chief Electoral Officer, that is Ramesh KN in charge. Then Deputy Chief Electoral Officer, that is Raghavendra V. So this is about the Election Commission, and so this is about the Election Commission.